How are you guys doing?
We're in port, so that's why we were able to go live.
We're in Puerto Rico. We are on our AT&T wireless, free Puerto Rico kind of thing.
Puerto Rico in the background.
So if this works okay, we might walk around a little bit in the boat. It might be a little shaky, but we thought we would just see what happens. We just finished eating at the test kitchen on Virgin Voyage's Scarlet Lady. Yay, Elizabeth is here. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna move this even though this is gonna be shaky. You gotta see these murals. Look at these cool murals. There's cool stuff all over this boat. We're back in the dock. Okay, here we go. Sticking this puppy back up on the metal wall. Chill.
Hey.
I'm like wearing a dress like a grown-up. Elizabeth's seen this. This is my long t-shirt material thing. And it's good to see you.
Yeah.
So we're back in the dock, which is in the back end of the boat. Linda! Yes, yay!
Hi, everybody. It's a little windy.
It is a little, you're gonna feel the wind blown hair and what you see. Hey Marilyn, behind us is San Juan. Yeah, we're not out of port yet.
Yeah, we haven't
So
left.
I don't think the ship actually leaves until about 10. Hey Ann, I hope you guys are having just the best night because we've had the best day.
We have had the best day.
We've only been cranky to each other like one time.
And that was just because we probably should have ate earlier than we did.
Yeah.
But we kept saying, should we eat lunch? No, maybe we can get dinner early. And then we kept going back and forth, and then we just didn't eat anything until it got to be
But we changed it. So we were supposed to have dinner at 9,
Yeah.
which
And
would
then we
be
were not
like in
gonna
a
make
half an hour from now.
We might have hurt each other before.
The cranky was about to happen,
Cranky
right?
was happening. It was definitely happening.
We do have from walking around the city a little cough. And I have no water with me now. Elizabeth, you guys are looking so relaxed. It's great seeing you. We miss you on YouTube when you're cruising.
Yeah.
Well, and we're trying to make it where we get to do more live, and Cheryl is trying to put up more. We're also kind of trying to enjoy the first few days of this cruise, and then we have 2 sea days, and we're going to try and get a whole lot of work done. This morning, I did get up early. This is like the place that I come to. Like, you're kind of seeing my view. It's like the wake of the boat is back there. You can kind of hear the mellow music. Uh-oh, someone said no something. No, the cough. It's not that cough. I'm not sick.
The air quality here today has been really bad.
So even on the weather app, it said it was one of the worst air quality days, and it was the city, which means there was lots of cars right by us too, and there was a lot of cigar smoking and cigarette smoking because we're not in the United States.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more here, it seems, or maybe just where I was.
And I forgot my inhaler, so
there is a little cough, but we are in
going out.
100% good health.
Yes.
And we got in.
Feel fantastic.
And I think we got in about 4 miles. 4.5 miles so far today, and we're still going to walk around the ship a little bit and enjoy that.
Yep.
So Cheryl's going to be doing a video. We took the whole dinner. So the test kitchen is kind of the fancy smancy tasting menu, and we've not been on a cruise that had menu B. They had menu A, B, and C. So we've had A and C. B is killer. Rose was our server tonight, and she was amazing. And we ate at Test Kitchen for menu A and didn't record it a couple of nights ago, and Mark was our server then.
And Mark does a cameo in our video for tonight.
So you will see both of them once we edit that out. They're so nice, and what's so cool is the vegetarian tasting menu is a vegan tasting menu.
It is all vegan.
One of the great things about Virgin that we like is that VV is vegan, 1V is vegetarian, so it's kind of nice. But we had an heirloom tomato starter, then we had the tofu, which was smoked and had an umami. It was really nice, and everything in a tasting menu, unlike the one that we did at Eden, was actually small.
It was actually
So,
tasting size.
like, oh my gosh, if someone could cook for me, I would eat like that every night. So I'd have a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
They had some really,
thanks, Marilyn.
really unique stuff.
They
on
really
this menu.
did. So the tofu almost looked like fish skin on the top with an umami, and it came, you'll get to see it all, so I won't spoil it all. But it was delightful. And we ate breakfast at Razzle Dazzle, which on the Scarlet Lady is Lucky Lotus, and it's Cheryl's fave now.
Yes.
So they have
the
Asian
most
food.
delicious, like, Buddha's feast with tofu and asparagus and mushrooms and there was some squash in there last
It was really
time.
pretty yummy.
And then they bring me some white rice, and I'm all happy,
And I can't remember if we filmed it the first time or not.
I
If we
don't
didn't,
think
we're
we
going to go back. So, and they have this vegan dessert that's like a silken tofu pudding and black sesame. So what's your favorite things about this cruise? I'm going to cough.
So far, my favorite thing about this cruise has been just, it's so much more relaxed.
Oh, you went to Tiki, the tequila one? So that was Jeremy said hi. We found in Wake Forest
and
and
Nightdale.
this new, to us at least, Mexican restaurant that's called Tiki. So it's like tequila is what you say, but it's tiki, and they have fun tiki stuff. And they've got vegan cheese, vegan chorizo, vegan chicken. So they had a lot of vegan options. They also have vegan beans and rice, which is great. So what did you think, Jeremy? And Jeremy, I wish you could have been with us at Test Kitchen. You would have appreciated all of it.
Yeah, definitely. The things that I've liked so much about this particular cruise is, whereas when we did the 4-day Virgin Cruises, everything seemed to be like rushed and hyped, like everything was just like this party atmosphere a little bit. Everything was a little bit louder on the Resilient.
Oh, Jeremy said he didn't go. He's waiting for us.
Okay.
So I guess we got a date in May. I figured you would go because Helene is off Disney-fying herself to come back home and being happy.
But the people that we've met on this cruise, even from the moment we got in line queued up to get on board,
we making
just
friends.
Making friends left and right. We've met the most delightful people, and like we've done excursion yesterday. We
adopted a new grandbaby.
We adopted a new grandbaby named Alan from Ireland.
Who is also a travel consultant in
travel
Ireland.
consultant.
So, because he was giving us some lowdown on some things. So hopefully we will have, I'm following him on Instagram now, so hopefully we'll have him on the channel.
Yeah.
Coming up, we're gonna, on the Plant-Based Explorers, I know we're going live on kind of the food channel, but we're doing it like this, everything's so touchy going live on our phone internet that I don't want to add anything else. Plus Restream was acting like, I don't know.
Restream just has been not our friend lately, so.
Restream, pick it up so we can get back to our
together.
lives. But we'll share this over there too. But on that channel, we want to start interviewing some travel agents because we have a lot of friends that are travel agents. Helene, who does the Veg Fest, is a travel agent. Alan is.
And Helene would be great if you're looking to book something Disney.
She knows all about
the Disney stuff.
And then we met another friend at the ECAM in Florida, and she also does a lot of Disney cruising.
Stuff, yeah.
So like they are like the highest level on Disney cruise, so they can answer all those questions and stuff. But I just find it fascinating talking with different people because I'm such a researcher. And so one of the things, Cheryl was kind of like, I think we need to book something for San Juan. And I'm like, I think we can walk around there. So I looked up a couple of videos, showed you, and you're like, yes, let's walk around.
And we walked around all day, 6 hours.
And it's kind of like
around.
Asheville. It's very hilly.
Very hilly.
So my calves feel very well exercised.
I got a fancy new shirt for Scarlet night.
Apple! Yay! I was thinking about you, Apple, when we were doing the test kitchen. I know you have some food inversions. That's what I want to say. So I don't know if you could do all. Cheryl was able to eat everything on the test kitchen
No texture
menu,
issues whatsoever.
and it was amazing.
Even the beets were wonderful, and I mean, usually I'm like dirt, but these
And
like
there was a
you
beet.
tasted the earthy, and then it just was beet finish, and it was
What was
just
it? Beet foam or beet
foam,
bubbles?
beet bubbles they called it.
It was awesome. It was just really fun. And so what you guys, if you're coming in later, what you're seeing behind us is San Juan. We are still in port.
We are here until 10 o'clock tonight.
So, okay, yeah, Apple, I thought so.
Yeah.
That you and Cheryl eat about the same thing. So I think it would work out okay. Like,
would have loved
this had 3 little slices of beets that were cooked and then rolled around kind of like probably a half a teaspoon of cashew cream. We had 3 of those, and there was like the beet foam and oh my gosh, it was.
And this time when we filmed it, I also like took like forks and spoons and stuff, and we laid them across things so you could get an idea of what size the actual portion
Which
size
is quite small. So when you hear someone say, "Oh my God, I just had a 5-course meal," you're like, "Y'all, you need to behave yourself." I know that's not what you're really saying, but like literally, we had 5 cherry tomatoes and some stuff. Then we had like a tiny portion of tofu, and so everything was small and kind of built up upon itself. And what I love about that is you get to try a lot of different things without not that I'm counting calories, but you know what I mean. Compare it to the Celebrity is Set, and it's I feel like Celebrity is Set like that bougie to on your birthday.
Yeah,
it's going to cost a lot of money. And what's kind of cool, so these restaurants, so at Celebrity is Set, the tasting menu, which was you can only reserve one money to go to. But you could show up there every night. Yeah. And if they have space, they will fit you in.
I'm tempted to go to Razzle Dazzle every night the rest of the time. I mean, it's
Lucky Lotus.
Lucky Lotus here, not the Razzle Dazzle.
Well, it is still.
It is Razzle Dazzle,
Lucky Lotus. And so all of these specialty meals that we're having in Virgin are included. And one of the things for you, Elizabeth, especially that you noticed, is as far as single rooms, they have some Solo Sailor inside and sea view that are more reasonable than just getting a balcony and then just kind of not paying the taxes and things. But like, let me see if I can even show you. This is not my favorite restaurant, but it's so pretty. Look at that. That's on the inside. So this is the wake. Well, it's the entry to the wake. You can't really see the people eating. But look at that. And okay, so this, we'll walk around a little bit. We'll see if we can do this. So outside the deck, you can hear this is the dock is kind of mellow music. You can walk all around. Never been cruising. Are they all kind of noisy with live music? There are quiet areas. So it's really pretty quiet. See, look at these girls. I just think they're so good. Look at that. It's like, and it's very and so I'll just kind of show you. Out here, it's just kind of quiet. If you look up there, there's more. But so we were right under a speaker view, so it was a little bit loud, but it was mellow music. How is this doing, guys? Is this too shaky? Or do you want me to show you some of the ship? Because we can go inside. This is a floor that has lots of different things. So we're still in the dock. This is the back area. We'll go up through the bar. See, there's the dock. And we don't have it on a gimbal. So over here, Not too shaky? Okay, we'll walk around as long as we can. So usually there is food that you can grab and go, especially salads. This is a juice bar, so juices, smoothies, things like that do cost extra. There's not really a bar tab. We're gonna walk through the inside part of the dock, and I may not say much since it's kind of quiet, or quieter. There's some elevator. Actually, I'll show you from this way so we won't interrupt them. This is kind of the stairs. Hey, Dale. Oh, the dock is beautiful. Okay. And so,
There's stairs that go forward.
yeah. And so you can kind of see a little bit here. We went down on 4. There's the spa, sailor services, the different restaurants. We're on deck 7 in the very back. And then we'll walk through deck 7.
Yeah, there's a lot on deck 7.
So this is the entrance where people go into the wake. And this is the back of the dock. And sometimes there is live music here. But you see how the music's a little bit different? You're going to hear this change a lot as we walk down this floor. I just kind of want to show them. People aren't on this side. But see how, like, this is very mellow. This is where our friend was doing her homework when Faith and Jessica were here. I've been trying to work in the back of the dock in the mornings. There's like a little shop here that's closed.
Yeah, since we're in port, all that stuff's going to be closed.
Yeah, a lot of things are going to be closed till we leave port. And it's not a giant ship. So now we're going into, what's this area called? Do you remember?
Social club?
Yeah, the social club. So it's going to be louder. There might be a quiz or something going on. It's more lively. There's lots of games. So be ready for a little more lively. There's shuffleboard in front of us. I love this mural. The sea monster goes all the way down there. But see how the whole vibe changes? And it's more of like a soda shop. You can get a vegan hot dog, popcorn. I think there's kind of like
They're watching sports in here.
so you can kind of see. And back, yeah, behind there. So it's more lively. And there are all these games and puzzles and things that you can just grab and play. And they actually have different games in here. Okay, so we're passing out of that area. This is our Instagrammable area. So we'll have some pictures from there. But there's some nice benches. Then we're going to go into the Grounds Club, which is the coffee shop. Oh, they have Catan. And I just think these cups, I know they're upside down, but look how cute. And they have coffee and teas. And this is also a really nice area. And for those of you who are like me and Cheryl and have to work, even upstairs too, there's some places where you can plug in, work. And we'll see this elsewhere too. There are a lot of these big portholes that you can actually sit in. There's lots of areas outside too, but for right now, we're on deck 7.
This is my favorite deck.
It's a nice deck. And so with any of these doors, you can go outside and there's seating out there. There's some more seating like the coffee shop. But look over here.
You see, it's even quieter in here.
Oh, Jeremy says he'll play games with Elizabeth. When's our next cruise, guys? Elizabeth, do you know when you can go? So there's books you can read. There's not a library like there is on Select. But see, look. We can all sit here together.
So this is the main area like
Do
they
you wanna-
have in other. This is the main area like they have in other ships, where it's kind of like they call it the roundabout here. And
what you're hearing is you're probably hearing some live music from downstairs. Go and
Yeah.
show.
there'll be some live music from downstairs. So nothing like the crystal steps of the MSC, but there's always some live music down
So
here.
sometimes it's here and sometimes it's underneath.
Yeah.
And over there is the DJ booth.
Yeah, the DJ booth.
And over there is the beer.
There's a beer place over there.
And we'll go by the ice cream in a minute.
Yeah.
And over here is where you can learn about
Bookshore things.
seating to hang out in.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and this is just one deck.
And then they have like, they always have something up here so we know like what is going on for the day. I mean, we have to be back and things like that.
Oh, you got to show this part. This is one of my favorite
Oh,
parts.
yeah. Kathy
Look,
loves.
there's an octopus coming out of the floor.
You know she loves that.
Go.
Oh.
High five and then take a selfie. High five. To build the Scarlet Lady, it's taken 1,060 days of mermaid power.
That's very cool.
And this is where you can get your next
You can
your
set
next
up
Virgin voyage.
your next virgin.
And I'm not sure what's going on in SIP, but let's look.
All right.
Let me see.
Yes to games with Jeremy.
Hey, Lisa. We're just walking around deck 7. And there could be something going on in here. Oh,
Virgin trains, Virgin makes it. Wasn't there a Virgin drink or something? Virgin Cola or some stuff like that?
oh,
Virgin Cola, was that just on the train? Or was it a drink?
oh, that's a live performer, but he's chatting. But see how this is very elegant. It's the champagne bar.
This is supposed to be where everybody comes at night.
I know, we haven't been here at night, but it looks delightful. And we'll show you this bar. But isn't it interesting in such a short span? Nice guy with an accent. There's a lot, actually, of people from the UK who are performing this time. And yeah, the Swarovski crystal Moët bottle. And I don't think anything's happening in the red room right now.
No,
But-
not till 10:30.
Let's see if we can get in. Love an accent. Who doesn't love an accent? If we can sneak it in, and I'll show you, but I'm not sure if we can. Also, notice this. These are
Hand sanitizer.
everywhere, and I love it. Okay. Nope, it says venue closed.
Yeah.
I'll still try.
You probably have it locked.
Yeah. Oh well. The red room sounds scandalous. It is not scandalous. And see, there's art around. I thought this was cool, so I did. The artist had a scavenger hunt. So instead of having, we should go to. Actually, let's go up to the buffet.
All right.
Let's see if we can make it there.
You think though that the elevator's gonna kill it?
It probably will.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that another time.
Ice cream and pizza.
This is the groupie. So in there you can actually sign out rooms and do
Karaoke.
karaoke.
The door just magically opened for us.
What's in here? Look. You would love to see the buffet. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll do a little bit here because I don't know about going up 13 flights of stairs on a live. I think that would be a little too embarrassing. So, see, we're still in deck, and these are what's keeping us safe. I figured we'd just walk outside just so
Oh yeah.
and we can go in where the pizza is. And this is just one deck. Either we'll go live from the buffet another day that we can. Yeah, I know. I'm up in my stairs.
Not really a buffet here.
Right, it's a galley.
It's
Here,
a galley.
I'll let you hold it for just a minute.
It's more like a food court.
Which is really cool, actually. And they had Benedict Vegano. So they actually had a tofu Benedict, basically.
And it was really good.
And so they don't always have everything, but like when you look, everything's clearly marked.
Yeah.
And that's helpful. And so, see, all the places we're not showing you, they're loungers. But there's a whole pool area and different places. This is just, I think this is a very central place.
Yeah.
This, see here, you can look in and
There's where we just were. That's the bar, the beer bar.
right now we're showing from the other side. That's cool.
So,
So you can see that a little bit.
yeah.
We can show the big loungers. This is
And then they have big loungers, and then little stools for just conversation, and like it's black, so it's hard to see, but that's like a
Yeah.
couch, giant couch.
you can see some of the sky, and I don't know what's being written up there. But when we're on another ship, sometimes you can see
You spell things out.
they spell things out. But on Scarlet night, it's red. So, and look at this helpful thing. And now we're coming back in at the other side. Look, the ice cream. This is the other side. We're on our way to St. Martin.
No.
No? St. Croix. Possibly. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to see if I can get it. I don't think I can get. Oh, I missed that. So let me see if I can find it again. Okay, trying not to get anyone. St. Croix, yes. We've never been. I'm trying to see. Nope. We still can't see the. What I can do, though, is take you down these stairs. I don't know if it's as interesting, but let me see if I can get the comments back. Yay. How do you know what's included in ticket price, like drinks, different foods? Okay, let's find another place that we can,
It's quiet.
and yeah, that we can stop and we'll answer those questions. It's a little too close to my face hole. But what we can do is trying to decide, yeah, let's go to the coffee and we'll sit there for a second. So this ship isn't a giant ship like the Icon of the Seas or
It's not.
MSC America or whatever. It's moderate. Okay, nobody's sitting here, so I think we could do it this way. Ooh, that's metal. Maybe this is metal too. Oh, have fun at your meeting. Nope, this is not metal. So, like, I have a magnet on this. But that's okay. Here we go.
We could just sit
It was really awesome to see you. Like, your cat is just so gorgeous, and congratulations.
Yes, so cute.
I can't wait to find out what you named them. Here, let's try and get it
This
where
is
we're.
metal.
Yes, it is. Okay. Get
What?
up a little bit.
Okay. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm looking down at
You are looking down at it.
Okay.
Here, we can try and sit down. There's stools. Hey, Lydia. So we're sitting in the grounds
Wait,
on the Scarlet Lady. And a whole bunch of people just sat down with us. So let's go where we're not going to disturb anybody else. We're going to try again. Okay. All right. So,
Everybody must be starting to come back.
See, we got one person there. I don't want to bother
In
him.
the window.
Okay. We're like desperately trying to find someone. I know, right? We're all excited about Apple's new kitty. Oh, so these guys
Are so heavy.
look like little, come on, little poofs, but they're like lead weighted, which makes sense. Okay. Okay. We'll just hold this here. Before I had it where it could be a little higher. Oh. So you're just gonna have to slide in.
Oh my.
Okay. So,
We're in a window.
wow, my hair's like wind blown. If you're booking a cruise, you can find out pretty easily what's included and not. So like Virgin loves to talk about how you don't pay extra for sodas, which probably won't mean anything to us. You don't pay extra for different restaurants. Tips are included. There's no specialty restaurants, although you can get some upgrades on a few of the things, but those aren't ones that we would do. They're not vegan.
They're usually seafood things like lobster.
Or steak or something like that. Although I believe in the Wake you can get truffles, black truffles shaved on things, but I'm not sure if there's any goodies that you'd want to do that on. Something like Celebrity has drink packages that you can buy here, or you might be able to get something included. I know that it's just shaking and I'm so sorry. Let me see if this helps at all. Hold it in my hand and that's not working well.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I never know when to look on my phone with this. So I'm looking at the green dot, but I feel like I'm always not, I'm looking away.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe I just need to look in my own eyes. No, that doesn't work either, does it? Okay. Not thinking about that. So looking at the line, and like most lines like Royal Caribbean, MSC, actually I think everybody but Virgin has extra pay restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little close and invasive.
I'm sorry, my arms are only so long.
So, but we can talk about this more. Maybe what we need to do is have some travel agents on,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about that on the Plant-Based Explorers. But you can know, and if you're looking at a cruise, I'll take that.
Yeah.
If you're looking at a cruise and you're not sure, you can ask one of us. And if we've been on that line, we might be able to tell you. But
You know, one of the good things about Virgin is it's kind of all inclusive, aside from a few things like smoothies, pressed juices,
cocktails, mocktails,
specialty coffees. But you can always get regular coffee in the
and
galley. You can get
they always
regular
have
orange
soy.
juice in the galley. You can get unsweet
Okay.
tea, sweet tea, all that stuff
Don't talk quite that loud.
in the galley.
We're trying to be, but we're going to finish this up soon because there are a couple people playing quietly in the corner and I just don't want to bother them. But there's always soy milk out. I need a drink of water. What's the best line for vegan food right now?
I would say Virgin right now.
And we
Celebrity
have other
close second. Celebrity's a close
good.
second.
MSC, no. No, and we're going to go on Holland and Norwegian in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
And
So
we're
we'll
going
know
on
more about
Disney at the
those.
end of this month. I expect Disney to be really good. Virgin is also more casual. Like, but I could have wore flip-flops and a t-shirt.
You can wear a hat if you want into the restaurant.
You
Nobody's
don't
gonna
have to
say
dress
anything.
up.
You don't have to dress up. There's no like formal nights. There is Scarlet night, which is just everybody wears red and it's a party.
And if you don't want to wear red,
If you don't want to wear red, you don't have to.
Okay, you're getting really loud.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just I see them going, ah, and that's what we would be doing if people came. We tried to sit in the far corner away from them because I really like my quiet time when it's quiet. But basically tonight we just wanted to go live for a little while, show you just a little taste of what we're getting to see, and we'll be doing some more videos. We did a video of kind of embarkation. No, we did the sail away party.
Sail away party, that's up.
And just this is the main floor we're on a lot, and what we'll do too is we'll make sure to film the buffet and get that up, and then maybe we'll have to see when we're in port if we have internet, then maybe we'll go ahead and do the buffet again, okay? But we miss you guys. We're glad to see you, and I hope you have just the very best night. Oh, Elizabeth says thanks for doing the live. It was great to see you both. It was great to just get to hang out with all of you guys.
Yeah.
We wish you were all here with us and that you could have come to Test Kitchen because you would have loved it.
It's so good. So good.
All right, guys. Well, have the very best night, and we will talk to you very, very soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.